Hello everyone, it's Catherine from my hillside garden. It's Fast Food Friday and I wanted to show you what we're going to have for dinner tonight. We're having a sheet pan meal. It'll be like a harvest dinner kind of. We're having some butternut squash and pork chops, and on top of the pork chops I'm going to put some of my home canned cinnamon applesauce. So what I wanted to show you real quick before I put our sheet pan together is how to cut a butternut squash if you've never done it before. They are really a tough plant, so you have to be careful. Make sure your knife is very sharp. What I do is I kind of cook it just a little bit in the microwave. Make sure you poke some holes in it, 3 to 5 minutes at half power in your microwave, and it will make it soft enough so that you can cut the bottom off without too much trouble, and at least it's a little lopsided, but it's flat, and you could do the same with the top. It still takes some effort, but it's a lot easier getting them off. And it's the same thing with peeling too. You have your option. You can either use a knife or use a peeler. It's all up to what you feel like doing, but it makes it a little bit easier by cooking it just that little bit in order to get the skin off and to get the ends cut so that you can do it a little bit quicker and easier. I wanted to show you, if you've never had butternut squash before, or if you've never prepared it before, when you're peeling, you will have like a white underskin, like a pith, like on an orange. You want to be sure that you get down past that to where the nice orange part of the squash is. You can eat it, that's fine, but it may have a little bit of a bitter taste, and I find it just looks prettier without it. Now with the seeds in the butternut squash, you could save them if you wanted to, try to grow them, or you could actually roast them like pumpkin seeds. I've got the butternut squash chopped up into the sizes that I'd like it. I'm going to put in the bowl about 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and we'll mix that around, and then we're also going to put about 1 tablespoon of balsamic vinegar. This is the one that we seem to prefer. Give it a little shake. If you've never tried roasted vegetables like this, it's a really nice flavor. So easy to do. And you could put rosemary, thyme, little garlic, salt, pepper, whatever flavor you would like the squash to take a little bit from. My husband doesn't particularly care for too much cinnamon or nutmeg, so I do not tend to do them like that. I tend to keep them a little bit more savory, I guess you would say. So we're going to put those in the fridge, and I'll bring you back when I'm ready to put this sheet pan together and get it into the oven. Okay, we have our oven preheating to 400. I have my applesauce out. I have 2 lovely pork chops. And there are our butternut squash that has the balsamic and the olive oil on them. Okay, so let's get this going. These were gorgeous pork chops. They have a bone in, they're huge. I probably will not even eat half of one. So, but my husband loves them. So I'm not doing anything to them. I'll probably sprinkle them with a little salt and pepper. Okay. So let's see. Oh, we have some seasoned salt. This is from Penzeys. I really like their spices. They're located in Wisconsin. If you've never tried them before, give them a try. They're a great company. Okay, there's some of that. I'm kind of an eyeball cook. I just put on what I think works. I don't use an awful lot of salt Oh, there's some thyme. Grabbed the wrong can. Okay, we're putting thyme on there tonight. Okay, where's the pepper? I thought that was the pepper. There we go. Here's the pepper. Okay, another one of Penzeys spices. My husband tends to like a lot of pepper, so I know he'll put more on later. Then we're going to take our butternut squash. Oops. Give that one more mix. The oven's been preheating to 400 degrees. We're going to put these around the edges. And this is our Fast Food Friday. And the reason why I'm calling it Fast Food Friday is because if you have a stocked pantry and something in your freezer, it's so easy to make quick, easy meals. I do a food plan. It's not a complicated one. I go into the freezer and see what the meat is, what we have the most of in the freezer. And then I do a couple weeks in advance for the 3 days of the weekend. And that way we have good dinner without too much effort. And then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to put some of this applesauce right on top of the pork. And remember, I said this is cinnamon applesauce. So, put that on top of the pork. And we're going to put it in the oven. Once it comes to 400 degrees, and I'm going to check it after about 20 minutes. They are bone-in pork chops, and they are rather large, so they might take a little bit longer than that. But I'll bring you back when I bring them out of the oven.